Hi guys, back with us again. So I'm gonna run through the ingredients for today's recipe, which is the homemade yakitori. Okay. So as for the ingredients, we have over here chicken fillet. So basically, it is the fillet part of the breast. It's easier to be cut to the desired sizes. So I'm using a chicken fillet. Also using a chicken mince, which we're gonna make it into the meatball. Okay. And as for the mix, so we have breadcrumbs. So basically, it is for the meatball as well. Together with the minced chickens, we're just gonna make it into like a ball. Then for the vegetables, I have a bell pepper over here and a scallion. All right. And for the sauces, all right. So we have a salt, we have a soy sauce, we have a mirin over here, we have grated ginger and garlic, and last but not least is the maizena. Okay, so or you can call it a cornstarch. So basically, the cornstarch is to thicken the sauce so that it's easier to be spread all over the yakitori. And obviously, we have a skewer as well. So once all ready, we just basically skewer all the meat together with the sauce. Okay, so that's it about the ingredients for the homemade yakitori. First, cut the chicken into the bite size, and depending on the skewer, you need to adjust whether you want to make it bigger or smaller. Add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger and garlic. To that, add about half teaspoon of salt. Mix it well and leave it rest about 30 minutes. Cut the scallion, and we're gonna use one of the leaf to add up to the mixtures of the meatball. Next, preparing the meatball. We're gonna use minced chicken, and then add up to it is chopped scallion, and likewise we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger and garlic. And half teaspoon of salt. We're gonna add about 25 grams of breadcrumb. Add pepper to both mixture. Mix well all the meatball ingredients. Now we're gonna make the sauce for the yakitori. To the pan, we're gonna add about 100 ml of soy sauce. and about 50 ml of mirin. Also about 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. Add the leaf part of the scallion. Cook it until all the sauce reduces and the scallions a little bit soft. Add a diluted cornstarch to make the sauce thicken. Now we're gonna make a chicken ball. It's time to skewer all the things together. Do not forget to soak the skewer in the water about 20 minutes before you start skewing. So you can skewer the meat together with the bell pepper, with the scallion, the stalk part, and the meatball as well, alternately. To the sauce, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil before we brush it out through the yakitori over here. And then we're gonna place it later on top of the rack, which we also spray some oils over there as well. So this is to avoid sticking to the rack. So assemble on top of the racks neatly before we putting on the oven. Preheat the oven about 200 degrees Celsius. We're gonna bake one side about 10 minutes, take it out, brush the sauce again, and cook for another 5 minutes. Our yakitori is done! Finally, we take it out from the oven. Yay! And here we go, our beautiful and tasty yakitori ready to devour.